All right, today I felt inspired. I went to New Haven for the first time and I had Pappardelle aragosta, which is basically lobster pasta. We're using Pappardelle pasta today and I'm going to show you how to make it. Today for our ingredients, we're using 500 grams of Pappardelle egg noodle pasta, 13 cherry tomatoes, 5 cloves of garlic, 4 dried Calabrian chilies, about a half a cup of white wine, about a half a pound or 250 grams of Mascarpone cheese, 2 pounds of lobster, a good bit of Italian parsley, and some salt and pepper, and about 3 to 4 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so our first step is to start by cutting our dried Calabrian chilies. We have 4 of them today. This is also where you can cut your parsley. I've already cut my parsley. You could also cut your tomatoes at this step. I'm just gonna cut them like so. Whoa, we have the flying chilies. Okay, get our chili that flew away from us. Get some of our seeds. Once we lit our stove here, we're going to come in with our extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to come in with about 4 to 5 tablespoons, a good bit to coat the bottom of the pan. We're going to let that heat up a bit. We have it on low heat because, again, this burner, it gets really hot. Okay, so we're going to start off with our garlic here, and we have about 5 cloves of garlic. Okay, got our garlic in there. Just so the garlic doesn't burn. Okay, so we're cooking our garlic here, and we're also going to come in with our chilies. So now we're actually just going to cut our cherry tomatoes in half here, and I'm actually going to put these into the food processor to make it into a sauce. And we're going to keep a few on hand just so that we can decorate it towards the end. Good garnish. And we have 13 cherry tomatoes in total. These are bigger ones, so. Okay. So we're going to put our cherry tomatoes into our food processor here. And we actually have some Mascarpone cheese, and I have about a half a pound here. As you can see, a half a pound of Mascarpone cheese. You can use cream cheese. That's another alternative. You could also use heavy cream, but today I'm using Mascarpone cheese. To me, I think it's going to make a good creamy sauce. And I'm just going to pulse it like this. Kind of want a little bit of those chunks of tomatoes in there. Until we have a sauce like so. So now we're ready for our lobster here. And we have about 2 pounds of lobster. And I know it looks like a lot of lobster. It's going to shrink down a bit. Remember, we're making a lot of pasta, so I'm going to let that cook a bit. We put a little extra olive oil in here. So now we're stirring our lobster, and it's cooking in here. Okay, so we're going to put just a little bit of parsley in there as it's cooking. Okay, so now we've cooked our lobster a bit. We're just going to come in with a little bit of white wine. We're going to let that cook off. Just a standard white wine, glass of white wine here.
And the cameraman got some wine too.
We're continuing to cook our lobster. We're trying to get that wine out. Okay, so now our pasta's cooked. We're going to come in with our sauce here. Make sure we get it all. Cherry tomatoes and our delicious mascarpone cheese. So we're mixing in our sauce into our pasta here. And making sure that we don't waste any here. We're just going to come in with a little bit of pepper and a little bit of salt. Put a lid on our lobster pasta here. We're letting it cook on like low medium as our water is boiling. Got our rock salt here. We're just going to come in and salt up our water. This is an egg pappardelle, and this is a 5 to 7 minute cook. We're going to cook it for 5 minutes and then put it into our sauce.
Little.
We're going to take our pappardelle and we're going to put it into our sauce here. There we go. Get a little bit of pasta water. We're gonna mix this in here. And of course, we are gonna okay. So I think we're ready to plate now, to be honest. Come in the whole thing. Okay. We're going to add some parsley. We're going to add some extra cherry tomatoes on the side for garnish. Cherry tomatoes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Lobster's delicious. Nice spicy. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It would be highly appreciated.